Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. We have one here that was sent to me by my good online buddy Kojak. Yeah, not Telly Savalas. Remember, no, it's not Telly Savalas. But here, all the way from Bedford, Texas, man, we have the Buddy IPA. Matter of fact, it's a West Coast style IPA. It says right here, it's brewed with Mosaic, Strata, and El Dorado hops. That's going to be one great beer, baby. 16-ounce can, no date stamp on the bottom. Let's crack her open. Respect the beer. Be careful when you open a can. You get too smart with that beer, it might spray up like an old, what was that? Old Yellowstone. What is that? Whatever that is, the geyser. Old Faithful. We're going to use this muffin top. It's called a muffin top glass. It has a nucleated bottom on it. I'm all excited because I found these glasses in my storage locker. When you move, man, I tell you, first off, moving is a pain in the you-know-what. But I thought that I had emptied all the boxes and I was making room in there for something else, and I was just throwing stuff out and I said, man, this box has a lot of weight to it. I found my long-lost glassware. Some really nice glassware. Yeah, some really nice glassware. So I'm all excited about that. Yeah, because I've been here a few years and I thought for sure I threw that away accidentally. I was all mad. Yeah, I was really upset. But anyway, this is poured out a beautiful, clear, golden color. Man, I haven't seen a West Coast style IPA in ages, so this is refreshing to look at. Some lovely foam there. Solid, solid foam. That's not going anywhere. It's not going to dissipate. Let's see if we can pick up what's very good about a West Coast style IPA, which is the hop resin, very dank. Let's see if we can get that. Mmm. It's got some hops in there, no doubt about it. Now it's not a lot of pine resin there, at least not in the aroma. Maybe in the taste. Keep our fingers crossed, man. Keep our fingers crossed. All right, hey, I want to thank the brewers there in Bedford, Texas, at the Turning Point Brewery. Brewing work is hard work, and if you don't think so, take a tour of a brewery one time and you'll find out. Thank you to the brewers. Thanks to Kojak for passing this along to me. And many thanks to you at home watching. Cheers to everybody. Ooh, wee, is that bitter? Mm. I don't know what the IBUs are on this beer. I'll tell you what I'll do is I will look them up, see if I can find them, and then I'll post it online when I post this video. Ooh, man, is that bitter? Ooh, there's probably those El Dorado hops in there. Dry and bitter, babe. This is definitely a West Coast style IPA. That's a sipping beer. Now, did I say it's 7%? If I didn't, I'm sorry. I don't know what the IBUs are, like I said, but man, this is a great beer, and I like their motto here: store cold and drink fresh. Let me go ahead and pour a little bit more in there. Man, that is sitting on the back of my palate. That is super bitter beer. I'm not complaining. I like bitter beer. Love bitter beer. Now, if you're not used to the bitterness of a West Coast style IPA, you may not like this. But if you love the strong bitterness, then you'll love this beer. Yeah, this beer has it all. Let's go ahead and put our stir stick in here. Just stir this up. We'll agitate it a little bit because I like the way that poured out originally. Yeah, that's how I like to see my beer right there. Just about an inch or so of lovely looking foam. Look at that beer though, man. It is lovely. Carbonation is flowing up from the bottom, but that has a lot to do with the nucleated glassware. More and more brew houses now are using this type of glassware because they want to make a nice presentation on the beer. rather than just use a standard pint glass. This is a 16-ounce glass. It may not look it, but it is 16 ounces. But yeah, the smart brewers are going towards this style of glass where the only thing is, yeah, people tend to take them. Yes. You got a few bad apples everywhere. Where'd you go to? Forget about it. Even though it's only 7%, for me, this is a sipping beer because it is super dry and it is super bitter, but it is very tasty. It is a full bodied beer with medium carbonation, and this beer would pair well with a steak and potato meal, no doubt about it, because the beer is strong enough where the food is not going to overpower it unless you use a lot of sauces. If you're going to use a lot of steak sauce or other things, of course, the flavor of the beer is going to change, the complexity is going to change. You never want to use a lot of sauces and seasonings when you're drinking a beer anyway. And you want to taste the beer, or do you want to taste the steak sauce? And I don't know why people use steak sauce anyway, man. If you need to use all that, yeah, I don't know. You're going to the wrong steakhouse, right? Yeah, you went to the wrong steakhouse. You really shouldn't have to put anything on your steak. Just eat it. Hey, I tell you though, thanks again, Kojak, for sending this beer out to me. Never heard of Turning Point, but this is the second beer I've had from them, and this is the Buddy West Coast Style IPA. I tell you what, man, so far so good on the beers from Turning Point. Great beer, great beer. Never heard of Bedford, Texas either. I'm going to have to look that up and see where that's located. But at any rate, life is short, be happy. Try new things like this beer. Man, I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed with this one. With that in mind, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.